Hi everyone. So Statistics 5030, chapter 1, the second video. So I should have mentioned that after watching each video, go to the Canvas and solve the corresponding quiz. So the quiz information is available in the description of each YouTube video. So quizzes should be done within 2 days. So this video is for September 1st. So do quizzes by the end of the September 2nd. Okay, so the next topic is the one vector. So one of the most convenient features in R is that we can deal with vectors and not just scalars. So we can have, if we have the multiple data points, that we can process this data at once. So this is at least much more convenient than usual calculators. Okay, so now we continue with the R window. Okay, so for example, if you want to define the weight of the 5 people in R, you can type the weight, then this is arrow, so that we define weight by list of 5 numbers. So if you want to define a vector, then you have to put the C parenthesis. So this is a kind of function to create a vector. So if weight of 5 babies is 3.1, 3.9, 4.3, 2.5, and 3.6 kilograms, then you can type this. So this is the 5-dimensional vector. Okay. So once you type weight, then you can see all 5 numbers. You can also define another vector, height, which consists of these 5 numbers, the height of the 5 babies in centimeter or meter. So if we created these 2 vectors, for example, we can calculate the BMI of each of the kids at once. So weight divided by height square is the definition of BMI, body mass index. Then BMI becomes this. So if the weight is 3.1 and height is 0.5, then BMI is 12.4. If weight is 3.9 and height is 0.54, then the BMI is 13.37. So in this way, we can process the data at once. So this is at least very convenient to deal with the statistics, I mean the large data sets. Sometimes you want to access the specific elements of this vector. If you want to access to this second element of BMI, you can type BMI bracket 2, then we can get this. So if you want to square this number, you can just type this code, then square, then you can get the square. If you want to get the second to fourth elements of BMI, type the 2 colon 4. Actually, the 2 colon 4 is a sequence from 2 to 4. So if you type BMI 2 to 4, then you can get 3 numbers. So this and this and this. Of course, if sometimes you want to skip some numbers. So for example, the first element and fifth element, then C15, then you get the first element of BMI and the last entry of BMI. And many functions work on vector. So remember that the last time that we used the square root and also the sine or cosine and factorial, but also many functions work on a vector. For example, the summation of these 5 babies' weights, sum of weight. So SUM is a function to calculate summation of this vector, and this is 17.4. This is sum of these 5 numbers. Other functions, length. This is just counts the number of elements in a vector. So this is 5-dimensional vector, so it returns 5. If you want to calculate the sample mean of these 5 numbers, then we can divide the summation by length. So 3.48. But also another function, the mean, works in the same way.